You're going to regret that pick, Matt. Misery 2, Cult of Carnage. Come on.
All right, I hope you like that intro. In this video, we're talking about the hottest books for June 21st. And the first book we want to talk about is Batman Superman World's Finest number 16. This one is the first full appearance of New Mazo, the 2.0 version of Amazo. So the synopsis reads, Batman and Superman versus machines, AI villains, and heroes. Shaggy Man, G.I. Robot, Red Tornado, and Chemo among them have launched a global cyber attack alongside New Mazo soldiers. And it goes on, I'm not going to get into it, but a first appearance here. The last issue we featured, I believe, was the first appearance of Ultra Morpho, so make sure you check that out.
Yeah, if you're a DC fan, great book. First appearance of the New Mazo. DC is getting hot.
Now, if you take a look at the regular cover, the guy choking Superman, that is Ultra Morpho, who was on that cover of the previous issue. So New Mazo, as far as I can see, he's not on the cover of this issue. Couple variants here that we'll show, nothing that spectacular. I would probably just stick to the regular issue, for $3.99. Go with that book.
All right, book 2 for June 21st. We have Cult of Carnage Misery number 2. This is going to be the first appearance of Corwin Jones as Madness, who first appeared in issue number 1. The synopsis reads, the mother of all symbiote stories, the Life Foundation symbiotes, Toxin, and the others have been stolen, but by whom and why? Regardless, it's up to Liz to save the symbiotes before they can fall into the wrong hands and unleash untold havoc across New York. Now, something to keep in mind is Liz Allen, her first appearance was in issue number 1 as Misery.
I'm pretty sure that's her on the cover because she was featured on the previous issue. This new character, Madness, interesting, the Life Foundation symbiote. So those were the ones from the Separation Anxiety storyline video game like Lasher, Phage, all those symbiotes that are kind of popular.
Yeah, I like this book. It's a great cover too with Misery on the cover.
And we're looking at the variants. I only see one.
So, I mean, again, if you're looking for value, I would say get the regular cover.
Yeah, I believe that is Corwin Jones on the regular cover. Let us know if we're wrong there. So make sure you check out Misery number 1. That was a fantastic issue.
This is a good one too. If you're into the Carnage, Venoms, and the symbiotes, gotta get this book.
If you like these videos, please like and subscribe and check out our other Speculation Sunday videos where we go over some of the hot new books coming out for New Comic Book Day. And the third book we want to talk about is Incredible Hulk number 1. Now, this is the first appearance of the Eldest. There was a preview appearance in Hulk Annual number 1 from this year, and it's the first mention of the mother of all horrors.
This is not the first, obviously, solo Incredible Hulk, but it is Incredible Hulk number 1. It's got first appearances, as Matt said, the first Eldest, and it first mention of the mother of all horrors. If you're a Hulk fan, this has first appearances, and it's a Hulk 1.
Yeah, I mean, if you're going to take a gamble on a first appearance, if it's in a number 1 issue, that's probably the best bet for you to go for that book. And Marvel's promoting this book pretty big here. As you can see, there's 10 variants on League of Comic Geeks. A few Virgin variants. There's a 1 in 100 Perez.
That looks kind of cool. The Elemental Leeson Virgin variant.
Looks like a radioactive symbol in his eye there. And that's the variant version. There's also a title version, which I like. Scotty Young again. Another Perez there. And then there's a cover homage to Amazing Fantasy 15 with the Hulk holding Spider-Man. Limited to 3,000.
If any of you are wondering where we get a lot of our information from, other than just being comic geeks, we like to use the Key Collector comic app. Easy to download from the App Store. It's not that expensive and highly recommended. And the next book we are looking at this week is Wonder Woman 800. And this is the first appearance of Trinity, who is a daughter of Wonder Woman. If you're a Wonder Woman fan, this is a must-have. Whatever Happened to the Warrior of Truth concludes in a landmark 800th issue. Diana's visions become more vivid as she finds herself trapped in the dreams of those around her. As she struggles to escape, her life as Wonder Woman hangs in the balance. When the dust settles, will she still be the Amazon's greatest champion? Find out in this extra special celebration. That's right, folks. It's the 800th issue of Wonder Woman. Not only that, but it's the first appearance of Trinity, the daughter of Wonder Woman.
Yeah, so that's such a huge issue number for this title, and it's a first appearance. This might end up being a pretty significant book.
If you're a Wonder Woman fan, must have right here.
So let's go to League of Comic Geeks as usual. Not surprised here. Several variants, so DC is definitely promoting this book.
Yeah, do we see any with Trinity with the potential of her daughter on the cover?
Hard to tell, really.
None of these. Oh, who's that on the bottom one? There you go. Cover K. That's right. Cover K is Daniel Sampier Trinity cardstock variant. To me, this is the book to get. It's got Trinity right on the cover, and I believe this is the only cover that we've seen that she's actually on the cover.
Yeah, so you got this character with kind of a more youthful Wonder Woman outfit.
Yep.
We definitely think this is her. Let us know in the comments what you think. Daniel Sampier Trinity cardstock variant. We think this is the book to get if you're interested in Wonder Woman 800.
Make sure you reserve this one early, because if she is on this cover and this is the only one with her, this book will go fast. And again, it's Cover K.
If you like these videos, please like and subscribe, and make sure you stay to the end where we go over some back issues, some books you might be able to find in long boxes in stores. So the next book we're going to talk about is Titans #2. And this is interesting. The first appearance of a new Brother Blood. And if your history is good, the first Brother Blood appeared in the new Teen Titans #21 from July of '82. He has been a regular foe of the Teen Titans for many years. So the synopsis reads, a Titan is murdered. Will the new era for the Titans end almost as soon as it's begun? After one of their own is found dead, the remaining Titans must look for answers before more blood spills. Can they outrun the horrible fate they've been dealt? Plus, a new Brother Blood rises as the team begins to fall apart.
Well, I'm going to get this book. I've always loved Brother Blood. If you watch the Titan show on HBO, the last season here, Brother Blood is big in the show, and he's got a cool origin. If this new Brother Blood is anything like the original Brother Blood, he's going to be a bad mofo.
Let's go to League of Comic Geeks. Let's take a look at the variants. 6 of them as far as I can see.
Nothing really that pops out to me. I'd stick with the regular cover on Titans 2.
If you're interested in Titans 2, definitely pick up the regular cover. Save yourself a few bucks. Pay the $3.99. Get this one, the safer pick. Probably avoid the variants for this issue.
Okay, so the 6th book we are going to go over. I'm excited about this one. Keep your ears open and listen closely. This is the book that I think you want this week. This is The Edge of Spider-Verse #3, and it's going to highlight Spider-Boy. The Spider Smasher returns. After her hit debut in Miles Morales' Spider-Man, Miles' sister, Billy Morales' alter ego is still needed in the Empire of the Spider. The origin of the secret Spider character who debuted in Spider-Man 7 is told here. It's got the origin of Spider-Boy in this book, and you remember a while back we talked about the Spider-Man #7 book, which was the first appearance of Spider-Boy, who potentially is going to be an ally of Miles Morales. This is another great one to get with the origin of Spider-Boy.
Yeah, so if you missed out on Spider-Man #7, this might be a more affordable option for you, as it's the origin of Spider-Boy.
Good book, Miles Morales related. I can't stress enough that I think down the line, Miles Morales books are going to be as expensive as the Silver Age Spider-Man books.
I mean, as crazy as that sounds, it seems like it's heading that way. And he's such a new character, and he's already so hot and so expensive. You give him another 20, 30 years, he might rival Peter Parker or even be past him.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I've been into comic books for 40 plus years, and I don't really remember a character that's hit the comic world this fast, this big. Everybody's into this guy. Kids, adults, teenagers. I mean, and he wears the Nike Michael Jordans.
I mean, you heard it right there. Can Spider-Man be any cooler than that? He wears Jordans?
Miles Morales is going to be the hottest thing in comic books come the future.
You heard it here on MJZ Comics, the prediction.
Miles Morales, baby.
Let's go to League of Comic Geeks for the variants for Edge of Spider-Verse #3, Origin of Spider-Boy. What do we see here?
I see a lot of cool covers with Spider-Boy, and they are really getting this guy on fire.
Yeah, so as you can see, there's several rare variants here. You got a 1 in 100, a 1 in 200. I would be cautious with the variants here. We are talking about the origin, not a first appearance. So I think the regular cover is probably the safe pick for you fans out there, collectors out there.
I would agree. If you're going to get one of these variants, don't spend a lot of money. If you're going to buy, if you want to put your money into something, go back and get the variant cover of Spider-Man 7 with Spider-Boy on the cover.
Yeah, that's still the book to get for Spider-Boy. Get that book. Make sure you don't pick up the second print variant, which is a virgin copy. Don't be tricked. The original first cover, first appearance of Spider-Boy, there was that title printed on the book. Don't get the virgin copy.
I would agree, because the virgin copy is the second print. Everybody knew he was out. Everybody was buying the second print. So there's probably more of those around. On the first print, there was only one cover that had Spider-Boy on the cover out of all the variants. And that's the one I think to get. It's the first print variant cover with Spider-Boy on it.
All right, there you heard our picks for the week. Let's go into our top picks now.
For me, it's got to be Edge of Spider-Verse 3. The origin of Spider-Boy, Spider Smasher returns, you know, Miles Morales related. I'm telling you, these books are going to be big time. Collect all things Miles Morales and put them away.
And my pick of the week is going to be Cult of Carnage, Misery #2, the first appearance of Madness. I'm getting a little tired of Spider-Boy. I'm not sure if I'm a believer in him, so we'll see what happens.
You're going to regret that pick, Matt. Misery 2, Cult of Carnage, come on.
Am I crazy? Let us know in the comments which book you prefer out of these two.
Now for a look into our long box book. You know, of course, we've got to go with New Teen Titans 21. This was the original first appearance of Brother Blood. With the Titans 2 book that we talked about earlier in this video, with a new version of Brother Blood's first appearance, we thought we'd bring out the original Brother Blood first appearance, New Teen Titans 21. This book has a lot going on. It's the first appearance of Brother Blood, first appearance of Mother Mayhem, first appearance of Baron Winters, first cameo appearance of the Monitor, and a preview of Night Force. You got 5 big firsts going on in this book. And guess what? You can pick this up for under $10 on eBay currently. That's crazy to me. The 9/8 are only selling for about $100. The other key thing about this book that we just didn't mention, you guys, it's a George Perez artwork in this book.
Late George Perez.
Yeah, the legend and the late George Perez. So this is a great book. If you're a DC fan in your local comic book store, I bet you can pick this up for $20 or less. Like I said, I scanned eBay before we filmed this, and they were like, there was copies for $7.95 of this book. First Brother Blood and all those other first appearances. Great book, especially if you're a Titans fan.
Yeah, so keep an eye out in your long boxes at your local comic book stores, flea markets. You may find this book hiding there for $5, $10, you know, for a great deal.
Edge of Spider-Verse 3 is the top book this week. Thank you for watching. Please comment on the video whether you liked us or didn't. We love to comment back. MJZ out.